in the last episode, a frost giant wiped the floor with us. So let's scrape our Dungeoneers off said floor and let's play the Guild of Dungeoneering. Okay, and also let's try one of the other two new dungeons. Let's try the canyon-y one for now, because I don't want to go into a cave. We'll do that. The new quest is Sprinkle Canyon. Reach the misty mountain of the snowman. We should be able to do that. Do I want to keep my hug in a bottle? Yes, I want to keep my hug in a bottle. Having a hug in a bottle is always nice. I mean, I suppose that's what Frodo got from Galadriel in The Lord of the Rings, too. It was just a hug in a bottle. Or something similar. A new friend. Come here for a hug. Thanks, I brought my own. Oh well. What do we need? We need to defeat 3 level 3 snowmen. That is 9 level 1 snowmen. But I don't think it works like that. And we'll also start with the Yakety Yak, because I think we can take those quite easily. I'm not going to place any of those, well, that other one corridor card, which would have placed us in a dead end. We'll do that. I mean, there's no reason to waste a block card there. That is a reason to use a block card, because we don't have that many of them, or that many cards in general. Well, you can actually tank that if you have plenty of hand cards, but it's still a good idea to just not let the enemy discard your stuff early on. I think I'll regenerate this. And we'll just compensate this too. The Yakety Yak has a lot of unblockable cards, I noticed. Well, I just noticed it, I didn't notice it earlier. Which I should have actually, but still. Luckily it's not too hard of an enemy to defeat. I mean, it's level 1. We'll take the wooden board, because that's what all true heroes get. Okay, let's not risk it with the fountain. Let's fight another yak. And then let's risk it here with the thing. And it's not a shame to kill such a glorious Yakety Yak, my friend. It is no shame at all. I think they all deserve it. We shall eradicate them. Nope. We'll just do that. I mean, it's the only card that really does something in the end. And we can afford that. Let's use our board now. I'm not sure how you would repel thin air with a board. I guess you could wave it away, although could you wave away thin air? I think that might be difficult. That's my point here. I think it might get difficult. Also, no thank you. I will not take those 2 damage. I will gladly take this 1 damage and heal it though. And that's also something I want to say here. I really like trading card games. I don't know some of them. I mean, I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Really. I've played a... I think I've played a Game Boy Advance game on an emulator a while ago. Never really got good at it though. Gotta say that. I never got good at it. I never played the actual trading card version of it. Never really got into that. I might have been willing to give it a try at some point, but not anymore really. I have other stuff to do. Might be surprising to some of you, but I do have other stuff to do as well. Okay, let's put this here, and then we'll need a very specific tile for this one. It's a shame to have to kill such an objectionable snowman. I'm not sure if that makes sense. Oh wow, it just recycles... Oh no, it just confuses us. I so hate being confused. So let's memorize this. Block 2 and 1 magical damage. We'll use this. That was kind of a waste, but not too bad either. We'll rekindle a bit. We were fighting with a twig and a wooden board. That's a lot of wood-related weapons, or wood derived, which kind of is a relationship, so the point stands, it's a lot of wooden weapons. I think we'll regenerate here. We go out with 1 extra health, so that's always good. You can't have too much health, really. And in the next round we should have this in the bag. We do indeed. I mean, this wouldn't be necessary, but let's just make sure it's really dead. Okay, we could trade in our wonderful twig against the proper scimitar. We could also trade it for a club, which is pretty neat. Or for the tattered mail, which I don't really want, so we'll trade it for the club, because growth 2. It also looks way better than a twig. I gotta say that. I mean, most weapons look more impressive than a twig. Okay, we could just do this. We could place that here. We could place the knowledgeable snowman here. And kind of avoid using the... Also, damn, I just realized that's something I totally forgot in the last dungeons I tried. I totally forgot we had those favours with the fortunes. Okay, what does that do? You cannot deal damage next round. I don't like that. But I'm going to accept it anyway. And yeah, this might have saved us because we could have drawn more cards. But yeah, that's just something I realized now. Like 2 dungeon runs after the fact. I could have just tried to draw more cards. Damn it. It always happens to me, and I suppose I'll have some comments under this video saying you had those, well, eventually. You had those draw cards and you didn't use them, you bloody moron. And yes, I will accept that. It was stupid. On the other hand, it might not have saved me, but it might have as well. We'll never know. But we can probably safely say it would have saved me. Also, I should have probably remembered my cards here, and I had to do this to not die. I think this was not a repel. Did I have a repel? The other one might have been a repel. Oh well.
Come gather round.
Okay, we'll send the ice cream monk again in the Ice Baby. And this time I'll probably try to remember the... I'll try to remember the... Fortune with the Fates. Was it Fortune with the Fates? Favour of the Fates. Favour. It was Favour of the Fates. Okay. Yeah. I'm feeling so stupid now. And yes, probably rightfully so. Okay. Could have just gone that way. That was stupid. I could have just gone that way. Well. Also, why do those monks wear what looks like a scale mill? We'll block that. And we'll keep that. This could actually... I mean, I really don't know why you would ever want to discard that card. This should just be draw this one card and get on with your life. But I suppose there might be cases when you not want to draw that card. I mean, you draw another card in the next round anyway, so why would you discard it? When you don't have to play it, you could just keep it in your hand, if you will. Oh well. Okay. This and that. I mean, we could have gone the other way around as well. But not that. We'll do Pygmy Mammoth. You think you can take it? You better find out soon. This should be the last battle that gives us the additional health. Also, I just like to have some additional choice when it comes to my cards, so we'll just do Frozen Yoga here. But that's why I played Shift. I could have just dealt some damage to it, but I didn't really want to, so yeah. We'll keep that. And we'll use the 2 scoops, because it's a powerful thing. Okay, and it's a shame we can't, we don't gain more damage from this, but we're still doing well. And final attack, we'll just use Shift here. Okay, do we get some headgear? We get this, I think it's kind of nice. Could take Repel, but we'll take that. Is it a positive fountain? Is it a positive fountain? It is... It is a positive fountain. I think we can take on the Ice Cream Elemental. And the Snogre. Can we? I think we can. We'll have to. We'll eventually have to. Okay, 2 scoops it. Oh, that's 4 damage. That's pretty nice. I mean, that's what kind of killed us earlier. But yeah, 4 damage, not bad. Also a shame that this is not like a leeching skill where every one of your damage points does 1 additional damage to the enemy. And I think I want to block that for now. Actually, I don't, because I don't want to... Oh well, I'll have to use up my scoop anyway. So we'll discard Scoop and use Shift the next round. Like this. And that's actually the battle for us, because we have a quick and unblockable... Yeah. We have a quick and unblockable card, and that's all we really need. Okay, we'll lose the way of the sword now. The way of the scoop, not the sword. Oh, yes, please. I think that is worth losing the way of the scoop. I mean, block all. What's not to like about that? Except if you're being blocked, but that's kind of a... that's a borderline case. And we don't seem to get the clairvoyant... Oh, we do have it now. Okay, sadly we can't really deal more than 3 damage to it at the moment. We should be able to deal that with the ice cream things, so we'll just shift for 1 more card. I don't think it can do any real magical damage, so... Oh wow, that's pretty hard. Ow, it can deal magical damage, as we just see here. And I'm afraid I'll just have to do this. This will increase our hand to quite a substantial size, and I think we can afford to discard something here. But I really don't want to take that much damage, so we'll drop Scoop. And use 2 scoops now. Isn't that wonderful? Ow! Holy, that hurts. I mean, this 1 damage it takes is just fair, in my opinion. Because 4 damage, that should not... Well, that's something we can do later on as well, but still, it should not be something that you can just easily do. Oh, I totally forgot we gain 1 more blocking. Oh, we definitely want to keep that. Okay, do we have anything unblockable? No, but we can do this. Actually, we do have something unblockable. Okay, this will end the battle for us. And in our favor, which is pretty good. It's always good to end the battle in your favor. Nope. Not really. Why do we gain decay from it? Oh, it's cursed bow. I'll take the broken bottle instead then. That feels more like this. You can take this wonderfully cursed thing that will definitely kill you in the long run, and you go, yeah, I'll just take around a bit of the floor. Okay, another gelato cube, and you basically know the drill. We're going to die horribly now. Actually, no, we're going to die horribly here. And I should go in with a more positive mindset also. People tell me that. Actually, they don't, which is something I'm glad for. Oh wow, we really gained a lot of favour with the Fates. So I think we can use those battles to farm that a bit. To some extent. Okay, what does that fountain do? Oh right, we can still see what he's doing. Or what's his next card, which is pretty nice to have. I think I want to shift here. Yeah, we kind of need this extra card. We kind of need it. I really don't want my hand to be frozen, so we'll drop that. And we'll drop the scoop. And we'll block that again. Because that's really painful. Mind Blast sucks. And this will garner us more favour with the Fates. We should have gained another there. Ooh, a spiked shield. We'd lose the favour thing. But we'd gain spiky. Tempting. I mean, we have 2 favour. That's a lot too. And we gain Eviscerate and Repel. I think I'll take the Spiked Shield. Can we get a better weapon now too? The Climber's Axe is nice. Is it better than Restore though? Then again, Bleed. We'll take Bleed. Okay, we look pretty badass now. I'm gonna say that. We look pretty badass. And we didn't get the corridor parts we need here. But we should be fine. And the next thing I'll have to replace is that sash. I believe it's time to replace the sash, even though it's flashy. It's mighty flashy. It is time to replace it. Also, let's just start bleeding out the ice cream elemental. What do those bleed? I mean, that's something I do want now. What would an ice cream elemental bleed? I suppose that's quite tasty as well. It's made of ice cream, so it would probably bleed ice cream. If it can bleed. I mean, in most I think in the D&D games, elementals can't really bleed. Also, we are spiking now. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, that makes the battle a lot easier. Also, we'll just rekindle here. Get 1 health back, and we could just try and block everything now. But I'm not that mean. I mean, I could be, but screw it. I want to end this battle and I want to get to the Frost Giant as soon as possible so we can see if we'll die horribly again. Well, I think my choice is clear here, unless this... Yeah, no, that's not too great. That's also too much loss. I think we'll take that. All we lose is Rekindle, which is easily replaced. And we still gain Brace, so I think we made a good deal here. So, Fountains galore. A Fountain of Heroism and a Fountain of Decay. Wow. I am impressed here. We gained 2 pretty decent fountains. So if, and that's a big if, we survive the Frost Giant. Hello again, Bleed. We'll be pretty well off. Well, if we do that again, we could just kill it off right away. Yeah, I do want to heal here. Okay, we can't block it, so let's just hit it. And now it'd be great if we still had this favour skill, but we sadly don't. Nope. No. And no. We'll just take some gold. And we'll put some gold here, and some gold here, and some gelato cube over here. Because we want all the money we can get. The more money we gain here, the bigger we can build the guild. Also, ouch. I'm just going to draw a card in battle. I'm going to draw another card in battle. And I'm going to start using bleed. Because if we can't block this, we might as well start bleeding out enemies, so this entire health thing here gets a bit normalized. Also, that's 2 damage, and I think that's a good call. I mean, he still gets... we are spiky now, so he gets this, and as long as we retain more than 1 health, we should be pretty well, actually. We should be very well. Because we can't be killed unless we go down to 1 health, which means this is all we need to do here. And there goes the Frost Giant. We were just pretty lucky with our cards this time, I think. It wasn't the better strategy. I mean, I would like to say it was that, but we were just lucky. There's nothing else about this. We were just plain lucky. Also, we'll end our turn here, and I'm just doing those fights here. Those should not be too difficult now. And we are a bit low on health, but I think that's not a big deal. I mean, we have all the things we need. We defeated the... what I believe to be most dangerous enemy in this section of the dungeon. I totally forgot we can block twice the... we gain more blocking than... because this guy's sluggish. We gain twice the blocking. That's ridiculous. I mean, think about it. It's ridiculous. And there goes that fight. I mean, this those cards are quite impressive of the ogre. If you keep in mind, if you forget that you can block twice the amount. Do you think about that? This is just an average attack at best. I mean, 1 and you lose 1. That's not a good attack. That is, yeah, average at best. Also, I don't want any of that. It's rubbish. I'll have to take some gold, and I'll not even get this gold, which is a shame. But yeah, end the turn, get the gelato cube, and we should get a lot of money out of this in the end. So I'm really looking forward to the balance at the end here. Okay. Luckily, you will still draw that card later, even though it was gained via a quick card. I'm not sure if that's kind of an exception of the rules or something that's, well, weird. Let's start bleeding it, because that should actually kill it next. Actually, it will kill it this round, so that's good. Okay, do I want any of that? Nope. Nope. We'll just take more gold, which we still can't use. And we'll reach this elk vastly overpowered, so this is going to be a massacre. Famous last words. Why do we gain 2? Oh, right, Fountain of Knowledge. We'll haste. I want to see if I can actually cycle through all the cards in this battle. I probably can't. Also, this is going to freeze a lot of my hand. I mean, it's going to freeze all of it, but I do have a lot of hand to freeze, so that's kind of impressive. And that would have been a great time to use the haste card. But I was a bit hasty with it, sorry. I should really cut down on the bad puns. I apologize for that. Why would I discard that? Again, why, game? Do you think I would want to discard a card that... Well, I shouldn't discard. This didn't make sense, did it? And yeah, we are vastly overpowered for this. Counter it. Imagine all the fate we could have gained here. And there goes that battle. As expected, it was fairly easy. Come on, grab that diamond.
Here's to you, young dungeoneer.
That's bad.
You stood your ground and acted very brave. But how long before you feel the fear? And how long before you're in your grave?
Okay, it's time to expand the guild again, but we'll do that next video. So until then, bye.